Okay. Ah, so wake up out of this zero G sleep for the first time. Welcome. We are currently... Well, I wouldn't say orbit, since we're stationary above it, where gravity apparently, like, all of a sudden doesn't work. Let's just say this game sometimes is trying to be realistic, and other times it's basically just Minecraft in space. Oh yeah. Magnetic boots. Walk around the ship just makes me feel like Dr. Livesey. Welcome. So, now the question is that the planet? No, there it is. And I wonder, which one is the good planet? There's so many planets. Like, that one is green, but is that then the good one? Hard to know for certain, really. So, first thing that I want to do is we used quite a lot of ice in getting here. Some ice is still being turned into materials. If we can turn a little bit, let's see, the sun is up there. How strong are our solar panels on? They're currently 4 points. Alright, are we still losing power probably? Are they still on? Yeah, they're still on. This one's at 3, 2. Okay. We could have perhaps installed more solar panels indeed. Yeah. It's going down. Oh. What if I turn off all the O2 H2s? Let's see. Did I... If I just turn all these 19 off, what happens with my power production? I'll have 5 days of power. Alright, so I either have to go and... I believe my reactors are still all off, right? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, look at how many reactors we have on board. We have more than enough power, so we should leave our O2H2s on. Alright. This way we'll at least have a little bit of an influx of hydrogen. Now, I have never worked with the jump drive. I don't know really how to use them. So, I guess it's time to find out. You just what? You discovered specialized what? What did I say? Oh, okay. What is that? Oh. A medical shuttle from SPSR. Alright. Let's take a look at that. Let's leave my good tools inside the distress signal. Okay, what's the distress? Did my contracts work? No. Okay. And there's also an unknown signal in the middle of space. Okay, let's go for that unknown signal first. Then we're gonna go for that distress signal. See what that's all about. Look at this, just flying through the depths of space. Hello? Oh, of course. Oh, dummy. I turned my dampeners and my suit off. Then I wonder why I'm flying frickin' past it at the speed of light. Alright. Whoa. Anything different about these? No, I don't think so. These are the same as they are on the planet. Alright. Let's just grind it up for components as per usual. I have to now also pay attention to my oxygen levels. You know what you parts can do? You can go to the planet. And yeet! Good luck making that trip without a parachute. Alright. Let's drop this off and then let's take a look at that medical shuttle. It's coming towards me at least. It is not red, so let's keep it on. Or let's keep it checked out. Or my turrets aren't on. Hello, ship. Oh, I'm so happy that I made it actually into space with this thing. Look at this thing. Oh, my gravity generators. My gravity generators. Yeah, there we go. Oh. I haven't set them up correctly, so that's also a little bit of an issue. Alright. So let's just hope that oh, lag. So it's oh, there it is. Is it coming towards me? Distress signal. It's moving away. Alright. Let's try to get towards it. And if our batteries hello? Can I please move through there? Thank you. Let's go towards it. See what happens. Well, we take quite a bit of time to get up to speed, but let's just move at it at 40 kilometers an hour, or 40 meters per second, and let's get all the turrets. There we go. Just in case it does anything weird, we'll turn all the turrets on. And highly likely we'll blow this thing to smithereens in 2 seconds. Okay. We still have to set up that AI defense thing. Alright, when we're in we're at, wait, where's the sun currently? That's in light, so let's turn a little bit towards the light. Just so we have our solar panels. Oh, alright. Alright. When we're at 2 kilometers away, we'll just slowly start burning back and make sure that we don't collide with it in any way. And then we'll just go towards it, see what's on that ship. Okay. Okay. Why is our ship so dark all of a sudden? Oh, we tilted it. Okay. Let's tilt it correctly into the sun again. Let's see. It's somewhere up. Are we reaching sunlight? Yeah, we are. Alright. We just want as much sun power as possible. We want to not run out of power anytime soon. Alright, let's get out of here. How much hydrogen do we have? We have one full tank. Should be enough for the time being. Let's refill it. Alright, I don't want to strand in space without hydrogen anyway. There we go. Oh, and let's dump the credits and the tool, because we don't need that at the moment. We probably don't need it anywhere. Alright, there it is. Alright, let's go. Let's see what this is all about. Hello, medical shuttle. What seems to be the issue? Slowly drifting it through space. Okay. Well, seems like you have had some issues. Do you have a way of stopping? Do you have a way of entering? Hello. You have a door. Yeah, I know you have a distress signal. I want to get inside. Alright, I think I found a door here. Oh, there we go. Alright. Ooh. Medical station. That's an interesting one. Another one. A corner medical room. That looks cool. Alright. Ah, hello there. Alright, is there any way to stop this? Oh. The ship is moving, so this is kind of difficult. I guess we have to go up here. Oh, sure, we'll climb down here. Alright, is this the cockpit? I think the gravity is a bit weird in here. Can I... The bridge helm is damaged. Alright, how badly damaged? Okay. What do I need for it? I need a lot of computers. Alright, this is a little bit difficult. How far away am I currently from my own ship? 3.5 kilometers. Alright. Oh my god, this is annoying. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that. It's currently falling towards the planet. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm already getting pulled by the gravity a little bit as well. That poor ship will not be able to be salvaged. But good to know that there's interesting blocks to be found in these ships. The next time I'll find one, I'll hope to be a little bit quicker. Alright. Let's not waste too much of our precious resources. And oh, I did that while cycling the oxygen too much. Smarty pants. Let's not waste our precious resources. Lose all the oxygen in the ship. You dummy. Mostly also because I haven't finished the rooms, like a dummy. Alright, so. Our objective this entire time has been the green planet. And I don't know if that planet over there or that planet over there is gonna be the habitable planet. But I have my sights set on the green planet. So we're gonna try our best and see if that green planet is the place to be. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set course for the green planet. Yeah, we're just gonna try to get there. We're just going to try to boost get the full speed and then just turn the dampeners off and see if we can get there. And hopefully we don't bump into anything that's in our way. Almost at 100 meters per second. And let's turn the dampeners off. Alright. Now, I don't know how long this will take. I will turn the ship towards the sun as much as possible. Just so we will have our power production. At least for the time being. Now, like I said, I am unfamiliar with jump drives. So I don't know if this is a good way to do this. This is completely foreign for me. So I don't know if the jump drives can be set towards specific planets. Why do I... Oh, there's probably jump drives in the other ones as well. So the 100% is 888 kilometers. And I can only jump towards... Alright. I don't think I have... I can do blind jumps forward, maybe? I have never tried that. Alright. Let's set them to blind jump then, I guess. How to... Oh, jump. Alright. Alright. We're gonna take a safe and see if this works. So let's just do one blind jump forward. This would be a jump of 888 kilometers, I think. Alright. Let's aim at least to the sides of the planets, just in case we don't slam into it. And I'm gonna press it now. I think it was also that I had to turn the jump drives off that I wasn't going to use. So let's call them all the correct numbers. I don't even know where two of these are. That's the weird part. But alright. Let's turn 2 to 5 off. What if I now press 1? Oh, it's only 8. Okay, so I have to have all 5 of them on to do the 888 jump drive. Alright, let's do it then. Well, I'm a little bit further away now. It's at least something. Goodbye, planet. Let's remove Nav Pulsar as an active. Now the question is, how much battery power do I have left after these? Only 1 hour. Are they already recharged again then? They're currently charging. Okay, what if I turn them all off? How much power do I then have? 18 hours, alright. What if I turn all the reactors on? In the Atlas. Let's just use the Atlas power first. There's 2 small reactors in there. Alright. What about now? 21 hours. Okay. What else? I have Hephaestus reactors. No, let's save the Hephaestus reactors. What are these small reactors? Are these the Hephaestus reactors? No. These might be in the 2 other ships. Alright, let's turn the pulsar reactors on and see what happens. We have 4 days of power. Wow, that's quite a bit else. Let's check the batteries. Fully recharged in 5 minutes. Oh my god. Those reactors are strong. Alright, I'm gonna set them up in 6. Reactors. So we're gonna have the Atlas reactors. And we're gonna have the pulsar reactors here. And we're just gonna have them on, and then we're gonna keep recharging the pulse drives and see how, not the jump drives. And we're gonna see how far we can get. Let's rename these all to jump drives. I don't know if some of them are in the Atlas or not, but at this point it's fine. Okay. Let's save this as just jump drives. Set them all to recharge, toggle them all on. They're currently charging. Oh, I'm getting a message. It is not too important. Just 1 week till your favorite festival. I know, I know. I'm actually very curious about not the planet below us, because I think that's similar to the planet that Splitsy used in his playthrough. But I'm curious about that structure to my left there. Let's take a little bit of a short break here. So let's go back to my thrusters. Let's turn on the dampeners. And let's try to get towards this structure up ahead. And park alongside of it. Where's the sun currently? There's the sun. Alright, let's turn towards it. And let's try to park next to this large structure. And then what we're going to do is we are going to set up... we still have a lot of... We don't have that much sideways thrust. No, we don't. Nope. Okay, we're almost there. I mean, I could cancel my sideways thrust by just rotating 90 degrees with the bottom towards that side. But I think we're fine. Alright. Let's leave it at this, and let's... it looks almost like a face. Yeah, it looks like a... Like the 2 points in the top, like you have... now it looks a little bit less like a face. Alright, will I be able to brake in time? I think I will. Hello there. Now we're also going to find out if I made my Hephaestus correctly. What I'm going to search for is mostly stuff like ice. Alright. 3, 5, 7, 9. Alright. We are currently floating in space. Alright. We're currently moving. That's not good. Alright. Let's... I don't have to turn on the atmospheric thrusters, that's for sure. Alright. Let's actually do something first. Let's make the combat. I only want to set it up for defensive capabilities. I don't care much about attacking. All right. There it is. Yep, let's place it this way. Yeah, it should be able to make that. We have those detector components. Oh. There we go. Sure. Don't know why it's making this sound. Okay. What do I need to do? Yeah, but it says as the active block of its type deactivates all other blocks at the same type. Okay. Let's get enemies with subsystem weapons. Fleet trigger never. The first slot triggers when an enemy is detected. Sure. Let's have turrets. Let's make a group for all turrets. Let's just really grab all of them just for this. Without these three. Block group, all turrets. Save. What we're gonna do is we are going to rename this, and what happens basically is when an enemy is detected, we are going to activate all turrets, turn block on, and we're gonna turn all turrets off when all the enemies are not found anymore. Alright. So when an enemy comes into range, we will be able to activate all our thrusters at the same time, or all our guns at the same time. Oh. I'm having to get used to these moon boots. I am not used to this. Alright. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to use the Hephaestus. Because I want to see if I can mine with this this thing. So, what we're going to do first is we're going to turn... they're constantly... Wait, this one's off. Why is this weird thing happening then? It's like a glitch. Okay, first we're going to turn the pressurization off. Yes. Then we're going to turn our depressurization on. And we're going to lose our oxygen in here. We should at least. Okay. Our oxygen storage is full, I guess. It's not on this side, it's on the other side. Yeah, our oxygen storages are full. Then I guess we're just gonna eject some oxygen into the vacuum of space. Alright, let's do it. I mean, to be fair, we have a lot of oxygen supply. Alright, let's just hope we don't get parachuted out. Alright, so far so good. This does feel weird. Alright, now this ship should not be that hard to move anymore. At least it shouldn't. Okay, there's one battery off. We'll do that once we get everything. Oh wait, can I stockpile some hydrogen? Yes, oh, one sec. There we go, sorry. I guess I didn't charge my batteries correctly. We'll see how far we can get with this. Okay, let's first dislodge this. Turn our thrusters on. Oh. Okay, that's very annoying that we're getting pulled, especially in 0G. So let's turn that strength down. There we go. Better. I didn't make it the most neat ship in the world, that's for sure. Alright. Well, look at this. A little miner is in space. Where it was made for. Now, I think we did install an ore detector on this bad boy. Yes. And it's on. No, it's off. Alright, now it's on. Range as far as possible. Okay. Let's see if there's any hidden materials in this rock. I've never done this with a space miner, so this is the first time I've really done this. So if something goes wrong, don't judge me too hard. Oh, there's some iron, but we don't need that. I would rather have some plutonium, if I am truly honest. Alright, let's look around a little bit. Let's just take a gander. Let's go down this little crevice here. Crevasse. Yep. Let's turn the let's try to fly on the I have no backwards thrusts. Oh, okay. Oh, probably because they aren't in the same group. Great, ion thrusters. There's two of them that are off, and they're the backwards two. There we go. Now I can move. I'll only turn those thrusters, the hydrogen thrusters, back on when I need to move quick. We just want to use the ion as much as possible. So far we haven't found anything interesting, really. Only some iron. Would have loved to at least do some digging. Nothing yet. That's a shame. Alright, let me turn the hydrogen thrusters back on.
Ship fuel low.
Oh, there's the iron. Yeah.
Ship fuel low.
So you can see it on the outside a little bit, where the ores are. Hmm. There might also be more ores on the inside of the asteroid, but I don't see much. Alright. I guess this is a dud. Alright. Let's get back. Let's see if we can park this bad boy back in. Or we could just hook it up to one of the connectors on the roof. And just have that. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's gone. I don't want to mess around with that. Okay, we're gonna hook the Hephaestus back to the back of the ship. Okay, let's check this out if we can land this on top of that connector. And then we're gonna quickly get out of here. Almost. There we go. Let's turn the engines off. Let's turn the stockpiling back on. Let's turn the charging back on. One of the batteries is off, but we'll get to that later. Let's first at least get back into our ship. I saw a red dot somewhere down there. I don't want to find out what it is. So let's first just close the airlock. Let's see if we can cycle this now. Wait until it's closed. Turn off depressurization. Yep. Then turn on pressurization. All right. There we go. Good. This way we can at least make sure the inside of the ship stays nice, warm, toasty, and full of oxygen. Now let's get out of here. At least try to use the Hephaestus. Let's also get all the connectors that I have on the ship. Do I want to set them just all to turn off parking? At least all the ones on the ship. Use for parking off. Just if I accidentally press P that I don't lose one of the ships just somewhere in the middle of space. Alright. Let's turn on 6 and 8. Find the green planet again. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't want to find out what that is, so let's just see if we can get away. Yeah, Festus seems to be stuck to us, so that's good. Alright. Let's start boosting. Let's turn off dampeners and get over there. Where's the sun? Sun is above us, sorta. So let's turn towards it to get our solar panels some energy. Wait till we're at 100 meters per second. And stop boosting. Alright. We're also gonna do another thing. Also don't know what those unidentified signals are. It's close to that planet over there. But our aim is the green planet first. Alright, there's a ship 11 kilometers that way. Alright. What's happening in the back part there? Interesting. Alright. We are going to see if our jump drives are ready. They are ready. Alright. Let's try this again. Aim to the side of the planet. We're going to jump for 912 kilometers because we lost some weight. Here we go. 3. Don't feel like we got any closer. I think we're somewhere in the middle of the two planets. Because I believe we went from that planet over there. Let's see. This is where the previous planet was. Yep, it was that planet. So we have now traveled 1,800 kilometers. Alright. Now let's turn that back off. Another unidentified signal. 8,000 kilometers away from here. I'm really going for one of the furthest away planets, aren't I? Alright, right now it's a bit far away. We have enough power for 2 hours, even with the reactors on. Probably the moment the reactors stop recharging, I will have a lot more power. And we're still losing a lot of weight, which is good. That's a lot of the ice weight that we still have on the ship that we stockpiled, but I have to be careful that we don't. Yeah, we have 1,000,000 ice, which is 1,000,000 kilogram. Oh, that is 1,000,000 kilogram. And this is 335 kilograms. And alright, well that's good. We still have 1,000,000 ice on board. So we're gonna be very much lighter later on. How much iron do we have on the ship right now? Just to see what our weight is. We have 35 kilogram, 240. I thought we had a lot more iron on board. I thought I saw a lot more. Was it just something like this where I thought it was set a K at the end? Well, it's still a decent amount. We should be able to make quite a bit with all that. And just the ice constantly draining as well, which is good. Do I want to go over there? I kind of want something that's more on my path, but probably some stuff will not just appear on your path, just to help you not crash into stuff. Did I just saw a mayday? I thought I saw a mayday. I still love that I'm just dragging an atmospheric vehicle on the top of my ship. Well, it seems like we're at least getting closer to it. Yeah, we're gonna get there, and it's actually one of the worst ships or one of the worst planets you can land on. And I'm still not sure if I'm gonna land with the entirety of the pulsar, or if I'm gonna leave the pulsar up in space. And just fly the Atlas down. Still nothing really in my way. Oh, yeah, that is a mayday. It's now 16 kilometers away. I wonder if there's a way to find ores just close to your own ship. Do we have an ore detector? I think we have an ore detector on the big ship. Yeah, we do. I just don't know where it is. It's probably in the backside somewhere. Oh, no, it was in the Atlas somewhere. So if I park the Atlas close to something, it has a bigger range. Alright. Let's turn the dampeners back on. We're gonna try to get towards that rock up there. We're gonna see if there's two different things we want to get. There is uranium we want to get, and there is platinum we want to get, and maybe some ice. And we're just gonna park it here for a little bit. I'm at least very glad that I got the large reactors in. That stuff is helping me so much with just surviving here in space on power alone. I never thought we would, at this episode 51, be really in the space age of this playthrough. Oh, I think we're drifting a little bit away from it. Let's get the Atlas a little bit closer to the planet, or the planetoid, the asteroid. Okay, we're having a little bit issues getting close to it. This should help with that. Let's see if there's anything that we can get from this. Let's turn around at least, just to make sure that we have our Atlas to the sun. There we go. What we're gonna try to do is get our Atlas a little bit closer and hope that ore detector that's somewhere in the ship will register at least some ores in the vicinity. I wonder though if large asteroids like these will have their own gravity as well. I think there are some patches with something on this rock. Doesn't look like it, at least. Let's get close a little bit. Let's park our pulsar on top of it, just so we won't have any drift in correlation with the asteroid. Okay, the jump drives are ready and we have some power left. Okay, almost there. it to the side. The little Mayday blip that every time pops up. There we go. We are stuck now. And 7 and 9. Alright, let's just save at least some power and everything. Let's try our little Hephaestus again. This time we don't have to cycle the hangar at least. Which saves us a lot of oxygen. Okay. Alright, the batteries are charged. The hydrogen is filled. Let's turn these two back on and let's check out if there's anything worthwhile on this rock. Now I saw some discolorations when I flew towards this thing, so I'm not sure if it has anything specifically interesting. Or it's just a coloration. Oh. What was that? I saw something 8 kilometers away. Let's not hope it's something that's gonna blow up my everything. Nothing here. No colorations. Now remember, I don't need iron, I don't need nickel, I don't need cobalt. Ooh. Ice. Sure. Let's get some ice. Now if everything is going well, those little sorters in the back should not spit out ice, right? Yeah. Alright, then let's set up my drills. Let's put Hephaestus groups here, toggle on. And let's put the tool group here. And let's put terrain clearing mode on or off here. Alright. Now if I get close to this and I just press... let's see, where is it currently located on this thing? What's that? Military escort. I sure hope you're not getting close to my pulsar, you bastard. Alright, how close are we? Yep. Alright, almost there. There we go. Let's find some ice. How's our inventory looking? Spitting out ice? No, it's just drills. Okay. Are we not mining in the correct location? Right, let's see. Did we get some ice? I have some stone in the connector. Ice, 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 ice. 40k ice there, 9k ice, 9k ice, 9k ice. Alright. Seems fine. The military escort seems to stay away at this distance. Alright. So we have at least a way to gather more ice in case we need it, but I'm also noticing that we might not need ice that much. And the reason why I'm saying that is because this entire ship now is full with around 80k, I think, if I have to give a little bit of an idea on how much ice we have. And, you know, we have 1 million ice still in the ship. So I don't think this is much worth it. Let's get back to the ship. Let's align ourselves. Oh, not a mayday. 8 kilometers away. Okay. Flying in space does require a little bit more of my concentration. It's weird because even with the with not having to be scared about crashing into the planet, it is actually for me harder to move this because I'm so used to the planet's gravity. The military escort is still there. But I don't trust that. If it's a military escort, then I don't trust what it's escorting. Alright. That mayday is still happening as well. We're just gonna continue on our path. Alright. Let's turn all our spacefaring thrusters back on. And did I turn my O2H2 generators off? No, I didn't. Then why are they not producing anything? Oh, they are. Okay. I was looking at the weight in the bottom, the 13 million. I was watching it to see if it went down, but I didn't see it go down. Alright, we're getting a little bit closer to the green planet. Let's fly away from that military convoy. There we go. We're also gonna set up the jump drives here. And we're gonna have it set here as toggle blocks on or off. Just in case we are threatening to run out of power. But at least what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a jump. Alright, we're a little bit closer again. Look at how far that planet is away. Yeah, there. That one seems to be smaller now than that planet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna boost up to full. And we're just gonna let it drift. There we go. So now we're currently hurtling through space at 100 meters per second. Oh my god, it's still called Wreck. I haven't even changed that. There we go. Are we gonna collide with that? No. Wow. We're gonna collide with that. I sure hope not. It's like having a pigeon hit your windshield of your plane and leaving such a big dent that the ship almost is not able to be flying anymore. I really like the design. It's a bit crummy and it's not 100% finished because I haven't decorated the rooms, but due to the time constraints that I had due to me going to a festival, I didn't want to have like to bring out 3 episodes of me decorating and not have you able to watch an episode where actually something happens, you know? I really like looking at this ship. Just knowing every nook and cranny that you built into it. How it looked before and how it looks now. Yeah, I'm happy with that. If I turn these off, I'll only win myself 5 hours of, or 2 hours of extra power. Are all the reactors on currently? Yeah, they are. Well, damn. Planet is at least getting closer. I think one more jump and we're already pretty close. We just have to be careful that we don't run out of power. We could turn the hydrogen engines on if we want to. I think we're just gonna do that just for some extra power. That's the mammoth hydrogen engine. Engine. Okay. So we have quite a lot of them. Alright, I don't even know where all of these are. Oh. Ooh, that was spooky. Let's adjust our course a little bit. Just so we won't hit that asteroid right in front of us. Okay, should be enough. Just to make sure that we don't hit it. Okay, let's turn the hydrogen engines on now. Did I not make it into a group? I guess not. It's just 2 of them. No, we just want all of them. Let's put them in 6 with the rest of the power. Oops. Where are they? Hydrogen engines. Turn on. Does it win me some power? A little bit, I guess. Alright. Let's see how much power I have left when these are fully recharged again. They require a lot of power though. So I don't know how long I can do this without running out of power. Look at how far we are of that planet that we started on. I'm also checking for colorization on these things. I think I see some ice on there, but I mean, we have ice enough. Turning it into hydrogen is the next hardest thing. Oh, saw a red dot. While we're doing this, I'm gonna check. Wait, how do you make a blueprint of a base actually? Let's check that out. How can we blueprint this? How to do this? Do I have to do it via the projector? Oh, then I have to go through here. You discovered righteous settlers. What? The tug drone. Alright, sure, let's check that out. Let's turn the ship around and see what that thing is. Oh. Is it a waste of power? Don't know. We're gonna find that out. I don't know if it's moving either. I think it is moving. If it is moving and we can take it over, I'm gonna couple it just to the rest of the base. Alright, let's start counter burning at like 4 kilometers, because it's gonna take a while before we are finally stopping. I still don't see much. Oh, what's that? Tug drone antenna and tug drone. Okay. So far fine. Okay, we haven't registered an enemy yet. Right, is it moving? That doesn't look like it's moving. A little bit, maybe. Oh, well, it's actually stationary. Alright, let's check it out. Let's check this out. Hello there, tug drone. What are you? Or else... Oh. Oh, that was interesting. Is my base not shooting at it? Hello? Why is my base not shooting at it? Can anything shoot at it, please? Why isn't anything shooting at it? Ah, is it because it's not shooting at neutrals? Oh my god, my base is being destroyed by a single fucking little ship. Can the gun shoot, please? Oh my god. Okay, for some reason the guns didn't work. Why didn't the guns work? Is it something I did? Are the guns all without ammo? What's wrong? What did they break? Let me guess. They broke something important? No. Okay. No, they didn't seem to break anything. So why didn't you guys shoot at them? Shots until reload. It is fine to shoot. I guess you were never on? No, you were on, but you just didn't shoot. Do I need an offensive AI as well? Did I do that wrong? I don't know. Alright. Luckily, there's still the oldest trick in the book, which is literally just ramming. Works fine as well. Alright, let me see if I can install a offensive AI then. Maybe that will work. It's one way to learn how this stuff works. Just almost getting shot to shit. Alright. Oh. I think this is the gravity generator on this side that is just working wonders. Can I get my magnetic boots to work, please? There we go, thank you. Let's place it right here. That was very stupid. Also don't know where the cargo went, but at this point I don't care much anymore. Alright. Error. Grid has no active move type block. Please add or enable a move type block. Okay, but we're not gonna flee. So this really makes it move by itself. Oh, we don't really care about that. Then why didn't you work? So this is not the one that uses guns or something? Should be. Right? AI offensive. What else do we have? AI flight move, recorder task, basic task. Love that there's still parts just smacking the sides of the ship right now. Alright, let's get out of here at least. We've lost track of our original goal a little bit. That's right underneath us. Alright, where's the sun? Right above us. Great, so it's gonna be in our back. Right. Let's be on our merry way then, I guess. A very short red ping in the bottom right there. Alright, let's turn these off. There we go. Alright, we're gonna at least make one more jump. So let's try this. 948 kilometers. Let's go. Ah, we're close enough to see its atmosphere. That's good. Alright, let's drop a save here for a bit. And just wait. Let's let us ride us out for a bit. There's another planet over there with a large atmosphere. But to be fair, so was our planet that we came off of, and that was just nice planet. Who was that? That's a drone facility. Well, let's hope we can just fly past that, you know? Let's just hope that doesn't do anything towards us. We're gonna probably pass it like 7 kilometers distance or something. Okay, a little bit closer, but still. Shouldn't come too close into contact with it. And I think when we jump drive the next time, we would be in the vicinity of the planet. I'm not gonna deal with those drones. In the tutorial of this game, those drones were very annoying to deal with, so... We're getting very close now. Now what we're gonna do is when we get to this planet, we're gonna check out if it's a good planet, see if there's anything good with it, see if the atmosphere is good, see if there's indeed vegetation. If not, then we have to pick up a different planet. And we'll figure out which one, but at least we'll do that later. Probably tomorrow. I have a little bit of time left tomorrow. What a ship. If only the guns worked. I mean, many of the guns have been removed as well, but the fact that none of the guns fired is a bit just annoying. Alright. This is your message. To make sure that you are hydrated. Especially here in the Netherlands, there's currently a little bit of a warm period. You know, that we call summer. And you can combat this by drinking some nice drinks. Almost looks like you're standing still, even though we're going so fast. Well, I mean, to be fair, technically, for space standards, we're going very slow. We're going only around 400 kilometers per hour. 360. I still haven't ever done one of those unidentified signals. I think maybe in a next playthrough of this I might do something else. I think Splitsy did that, where you can only build something that you got out of contracts. I am not sure how that works, so I might check that out for a next episode. Oh, what's that? A puller. Well, the other one was a pusher. This is a puller. So I don't really care. As long as it doesn't mess with me, then I'm not gonna mess with it. So let's get the jump drives recharged, make the last jump, and I think we should be fairly close to the atmosphere of this green planet. And let's hope that my hunch was correct and that this was indeed the place to be. A vegetative planet that we can terraform, lore-wise, if you can call it lore. And then after I come back from the festival, I might start what was the other game again? Satisfactory playthrough. I'll try to build a nice looking facility on there as well. Mostly because I don't want to lose the fun that I have in Space Engineers. It's usually best to then drop it for a little while, especially after such a long playthrough. Plus, I still need to edit all the episodes that I've made so far. I'm going to edit in one large video with commentary and everything. So I think that's also going to be an interesting one. But I don't want to play and record more Space Engineers while I'm also working on a Space Engineers video. That would be quite hard to focus, I think. Alright, we're very close now. We're only at 13. We lost almost 1 million weight already, I think. No, we still have 1 million. Nice. Wow. I mean, to be fair, that's pretty impressive. Did I turn them off? Or is the ice of the container not going there? Let me check that real quick. It almost seems like the ice from the container is not going towards the O2H2 generators. The ice is also not in here. Wait, where is this ice then? Large cargo container 1. Is it in here? It is in here. How is it in here? Was this set to ores? If it was set to ores, then I understand it. Oh. Structural defense protocols. Oh, that was the tug drone? What? We're nowhere near a tug drone, right? No idea. Alright, so let's check this out. So let's see, this was ores. Conveyor sorter ores. Yeah, it's set to ore. So let's remove this. And let's just add all of them by hand. Now we just need to get the ice out somehow. Now I can get the ice out by getting this sorter here to accept ice. This sorter to accept ice. Then it should let everything through. Components. And we'll accept this one for ice. It already accepts ore. Oh, it's blacklisting ore. Okay, that's maybe not the best one then. Yeah, that's what I thought. The ice is being moved into here now. But if I remove the ores bits, then they get moved through. Okay, so let me... I'm not gonna build anything rather quickly right now, so let's go back into that components thing. And let's turn it off. And turn drain all off. Then we're gonna go into... We're gonna remove this. Then we're gonna go into the ores list. And we're gonna just hand pick all the ores that we have on board. Or could have on board. I think I should have now a system where if I turn it back on and I turn drain all on, the only thing that will disappear from here is the ice. No? Alright, am I forgetting something somewhere else? Hmm. Conveyor sort of components, right? I'm sorry. What am I missing? Okay, I don't know. My character was moving a little bit weird. So it blacklists ingots and all these things, so it shouldn't blacklist ice. So why then is ice not being passed through? Hmm. Because there is a sorter over here that pulls ice out of every single optional area. Yeah, this ice sorter should be able to pull ice out of everywhere. It can. So if it cannot find all the ice yet, that means that I have said something wrong. Question is, where did I set something wrong? Because I know that's the... Oh, what's that? A pirate raider? Hell no. Get out of here. You're not faster than me. Screw you. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check where we are. Okay, we're still flying through. We have 15 days of power. 5 days, 7 days, 15 days. That usually gives me a little bit of an idea that something is on, like the H2O2 generator. So why are they not on? Alright. So let's check this out. The ice is currently being moved into here. Yeah, we already have half a million ice in here. What about this one? This one has an active filter that it only passes. Oh, so this is the one that I had to set up with ice. What about now? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Is the ice now also being moved into the large container over here? Yes. Alright, we solved the issue of the last million kilograms of ice. So I had more ice in the ship than I thought. Good. Now I'm probably also gonna lose more power than I thought. Walking upstairs is still weird. Oh! Alright. Let's do another jump. How far can we move? 950 kilometers. Yep, sure. Let's do this. Oh, look at how close we are. How exciting. We're nearly there. Look at how far we are from the other planet now. So far away. Right, we're getting close at least. I wonder why the gravity generators are still so fucky-wucky. Let me set them up while we're doing all this, you know? So that's oh, these stairs are still so annoying. Let's call this one gravity generator. Top floor. Yep. Then we're gonna call the one. Did I ever set up the other gravity generator? Let's turn this one off because we don't have that much. We have two other gravity generators. One is all the way in the back of the ship, but I forgot where I installed the other one. Okay. One is over here. Cryopod room. Let's check this out. So, can I see the field? Not really. Because it would be nice if I could set these up in such a way that if I'm next to the ship, I won't fall down past the ship. Okay, what if I set this to 2 meters? Interesting. Okay, let's turn it to 9.81 meters per second squared. Uh-oh. Why did I get no message for that? Holy crap. I thought I got bombarded. I was bombarding something. Damn. The guns on my ship were relentless. Okay. That was interesting, to say the least. The sun is underneath me, so we're gonna do a barrel roll. I wonder, if I jump more, will I fly past that? Probably not, right? Let's hit it with a one-time jump drive. I'm just surprised at how hard my guns were firing. Like, damn. Alright, let's set this field, because I would assume that it is a 150 meter square around it with the block in the middle. So it's 75 meters in all directions. So if I just do this. Okay. So right now the field ends here. What about now? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the field ends there. Did I install a gravity generator somewhere here? No. I wonder where I placed the other one then. I placed it somewhere, I just don't remember. Did I place it here? No. I'll come back to that. Oh, alright. Jump drives are ready. Let's see if this is the last jump or not. Nope, getting a message. Is it important? Don't think so. Oh, what's that? The grub. Alright, sure, the grub. Don't care, don't care. Let's jump. 12. We're out officially under 13 million kilograms now that we've already got so much ice taken care of. Alright, let's see how close we can get to the planet now. Ooh. Alright. We are here. Let's activate, let's turn off the recharging for all these. This is also taking care of the recharging. Yes. Right. So, let's activate the dampeners. And let's get to a standstill. So, we are officially at this planet. Is it actually a livable planet? I'm unsure. Now that I'm close to it. I'm really unsure. I'm gonna try something out real quick. So, let's dump all of our tools in here. Let's get an oxygen bottle if I have one. Where is this? It's in my rover cab cockpit. Alright, let's grab that. So we're gonna try something. It's gonna be a little bit of a suicide run, but I think we deserve one at this point. Oh, it was here. Yeah. Hello, Rover. How you doing? Long time no see. Let's get one of these oxygen bottles. I mean, one. Thank you. Let's go up here. let's recharge everything. Then let's see. Oxygen tank. Don't know which one is in the atlas. We're gonna set all of them to auto refill. Inventory. Oxygen. There we go. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something fun. We're gonna see if this planet is habitable. I went at the wrong floor. Have to go down here. All right. Let's try this. So, what I'm looking for in a planet is something that looks like you would be able to spend some time on there. I want a planet that looks like you can habitate it later in the future. So currently we're flying at the same speed we've been crossing the universe, and we're just crashing down at this planet with an oxygen bottle to make sure that we have some oxygen when we get there. Now what I'm looking for is if the temperatures are okay, if the atmosphere is breathable, and if there's vegetation. Now some parts look green, but the question is it actually green? Now I'm unsure, but we're gonna figure that out. Let's move a little bit this way. Now I'm unsure if we're gonna make this in this episode. If this planet is indeed green, like that little patch that we see over there, if that's actually green. I'm not sure if we're gonna make that this episode. Yeah, we are getting closer to the planet, although it is fairly slow. If this planet is habitable, then next episode we're gonna decide if we're gonna bring down the entire pulsar to the planet, or if we're gonna leave it up in space as like a space base in orbit. Now, my apologies that this takes a little bit, but I don't want to go through the entire hassle of getting close to a planet again and having to get off of it again. So it is quite a long fall. So I have a good idea that this is indeed a vegetated planet, but this fall will take quite a long time, I think. Sure hope that's not gonna destroy my ship. So I have something that I can do. It will be a little bit of a cliffhanger, but what we're gonna do is we're going to see if this planet is indeed survivable in that way. So next episode I'll start on the planet, hopefully. And if that's so, then we'll try to get this thing down. Alright? Then by this, I will bid you to the next episode. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And let's hope that this planet is indeed everything we hoped for. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.